So we're up here at Oliver's Farrier, Reuben's place. It's time for Oliver to get reshod, and this time he's getting some special shoes made for the parade that's coming up next weekend. I think it had been slightly over 8 weeks since we had been here last.
Boy, oh boy, Oliver, you've got some foot.
Yeah. Reuben starts out working on the back first, pulling the shoes, trimming everything up. Oliver will get new special shoes made for the back, and then his front he'll just get reset.
This is the one that just came off of him.
Is it front, the back?
Back.
The back. That's the other one?
Yep, number 2.
Whoop.
Wore out pretty thin.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the before shot
Yeah.
of Oliver's shoe. So you can see it's about as thick as a pinky finger. Probably 2.5, 3 pounds. 2 pounds.
No, I have to wait. No.
So one of the shoes Reuben will make from scratch, and then the other one he actually already had made up. But he will do quite a bit of work forming it and fitting it to fit Oliver perfectly. Here Reuben is putting the steel piece into the forge so that it heats up enough where he can start forming it. While it was heating up, Reuben went back to forming and trimming Oliver's hoof just a little bit more, getting some exact measurements. From here, Reuben put the steel piece back into the forge. He had to keep heating it up so that it stayed hot enough to bend. So while he was waiting for it to heat, he pulled the other shoe out that he had previously made and started forming it to fit Oliver. Here, Reuben is just seeing how the shoe is fitting, how it's lining up, and then he puts it back into the forge to heat it back up so he can continue bending and forming it. While that one's heating up in the forge, he pulls the other steel piece out to continue working on it, and he kind of just goes back and forth throughout the afternoon, going from one to the other.
Where I want to start of my fullering.
What's that called again? A fuller? Fuller?
Yeah, fuller or greaser. I want to spend the time, make sure I got myself set up right. It's going to affect the rest of my shoe.
Yeah, it needs to be pretty because it's going to be a souvenir someday.
Now that Oliver is going through the horseshoes, we're going to start giving them away as souvenirs over on Patreon, do drawings for them once in a while. The first one we're going to do is going to be on April 25th on Oliver's birthday. So if you want a chance to win one of Oliver's lucky horseshoes, you can go over to our Patreon page. I'll put a link in the description of this video, and you can check it all out, see if you want to join. Here, Reuben starts hot fitting the shoe to Oliver's hoof. I tried to show Oliver a bit more in this video while he's being hot fitted to show you that he doesn't have much of a reaction to it and it doesn't bother him. Like JR's not even standing there holding him. Oliver's just standing very still for Reuben. He's a very good boy. So he's notching out where the little clip goes right there?
Yeah. He wants that to sit smooth with the hoof wall, like it's part of the hoof wall.
I said earlier in the video that we were at the Farrier, but actually I think Reuben would also be considered a blacksmith because he actually creates the shoe. He doesn't just put the shoe on the horse. Crazy. Woo.
It's going flies, don't it?
So look, Em, the hoof part that turns to glue, you can see where the shoe, where the
Right
hoof
here,
is.
see, I want to bring it around a little more.
So yeah, he's going to bring that one in
And I
at
think
16.
Cool. So this shoe is formed correctly for Oliver's hoof. Reuben's happy with it, so he stuck it in the bucket of water to cool it off.
There's that.
Cool.
So I just punched my nail holes. I didn't print them out yet. I'll wait to do that, but that's my one side.
Nice.
I'll tell her there is. We're going to name the horse after it. And not just any horse. It's all over the horse.
Oh,
Greatest horse in the world. Not just some average Belgian.
so here's the here would come out of it. See how the outside goes out and around more than the inside does?
Yeah.
So I've not got it finished out yet. It may not be quite that to that extreme, but that's typical of the outside going out and around more than the inside. Yeah, I'm trying to incorporate that into my shoe as I build it.
Oliver's getting pretty sleepy standing here. Aren't you, buddy? Oh, look at his droopy lip. He is relaxed. From here, Reuben just put a few finishing touches on it, shaping it just a bit more, getting it exactly how he wanted it. And then it was time to do the toe clip. And he actually had JR help him with this part, so it was kind of cool.
Oh, definitely. I'm made for this. I'm ready. It's gonna hire you really quickly.
Oh, you just hit it. I'll kind of tell you when to hit it. If you're not hitting it harder, all y'all hit it harder. If you're not hitting it harder, if you're hitting it too hard, all y'all have to back off.
I don't know.
Strikers get yelled at. Good job.
I'm ready.
Good, make sure you don't have to slide on there. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Don't hit it right there. That hit. Nice. Okay. Okay. Good.
You didn't say, but I can help you. Already.
Yep, you're a good striker. You're actually way better than I thought you'd be. What? I had faith in you. I just now all of a sudden have even more.
I'm a talented dude.
It's your. Whoa, that's good. JR, that was really good. That was really good.
I thought you said it ain't my first rodeo, but that was my first rodeo.
Well, we're straight through. Does that make sense though to look at the bottom of the tool? Okay, so this is JR's handiwork. You gotta look at this. That's a beautiful clip source.
Good job.
Bet.
I feel like I just accomplished a major life feat. Yeah. Man, now I'm gonna make something now. I'm gonna make a tool.
You can really ask for a better clip. That's really nice.
Oh, good.
Clip source is good. Yeah, that was really good.
Good.
Oh, look at that.
I'm just older than I am.
That's not what he told me.
Oh, you better think about that a little bit. I told you he's my oldest brother.
It doesn't mean he's older necessarily.
I get people that way all the time because he looks older than I do.
Yeah.
I won't tell him that when he does. Whatever.
It's just the width.
Just come in. My shape is there. It just needs to come in.
Yeah.
This is just about where I want it.
Cool. Okay, so this is the drill tech.
This is the drill tech, so I'm just going to put it on. I'll put it in the forge and it'll melt down.
Wow.
And the flux is just an agent to help it.
Yeah, it's a brazing process. Just think of it as brazing. Okay.
Man, that's hot.
Yeah, it's really hot. There you go.
And that's it, huh? Huh.
So it's like a real hardened surface. And he said those are carbide, right? Carbide
Yep.
flakes.
Mhm.
And what are the carbide flakes in?
So the carbide flakes are in a braze or matrix. So all that is to hold all that together and to melt it to the horseshoe.
Yeah. And they're just quite a bit harder than steel, so they'll grip the asphalt and they won't slide when he's trying to stop. Because all the stopping power and the pushing power of a horse comes from the rear feet,
Most of it, yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So
pretty well. He can brake on his front feet a little bit, but all the pushing comes from the back end for sure.
okay.
So, yeah.
Cool.
There you go.
So at this point, the shoes were done, they were finished, and it was time to get them on Oliver. And just in case we weren't clear, the drill tech was only put on the back shoes. And we put the drill tech on for the parade next weekend so that it's a bit safer for Oliver to walk on pavement. Pavement can be a bit slick for a shod horse, so the drill tech will help Oliver walk on the pavement. So this is the shoe that Reuben made from scratch while we were there, and he wanted me to get some different angles with the camera to show it off a little bit. He was pretty proud of it, how it turned out. Once Reuben finished putting on both the back shoes, then he moved to Oliver's front, pulled the shoes, trimmed up his hoofs, and then put those same shoes back on. He thought that they could be worn one more time before replacing them. And then here is the finished product. Oliver was such a good boy. It's a long day to get this done. It takes the full day. It probably takes Reuben close to 4 hours, if not a bit longer, from start to finish. So Oliver's got his new shoes on for the parade. He's looking good. We're very thankful to Reuben for his amazing work that he does with Oliver. We are counting down the days to the parade, and now that Oliver has his new shoes on, we're all set. I know everybody's super excited about this parade, and we're going to get the video out as soon as we can. But in the meantime, we've posted a few early release videos over on our Patreon page. If you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description of this video. Oliver's practicing for the parade. We sure would appreciate a thumbs up, comment with any questions, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and turn on that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you later.